When it comes to the world of Chinese dramas, there are always moments that make viewers nervous, emotional, and even replay them over and over again, and one of them is, of course, the kissing scene. Well, this time the public was excited by an interesting confession from two rising young stars, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei. The two not only successfully swept viewers away with their on-screen chemistry, but also finally opened up about what really happened behind the scenes while filming these romantic scenes. As we know, kissing scenes in dramas are not just a mere tack or formality. In fact, they are where the characters' emotions often reach their peak. That's why many actors and actresses consider these scenes a challenge in themselves. In a casual interview, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei shared some surprising and entertaining stories about their experiences filming the scene. Initially, many fans thought their kissing scene would go as smoothly as it appeared on screen. But it turned out to be much more colorful. Zhang Linghe revealed that before filming began, she felt quite nervous. It wasn't because he was unprofessional, but because he wanted to ensure the scene looked natural without making his co-star uncomfortable. He even had a lengthy discussion with the director to determine the best camera angles to ensure the results looked beautiful without being overdone. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei was equally honest. He admitted that even though he had done several romantic scenes in other projects, there was still some initial awkwardness. According to him, the biggest factor was building trust between the actors. Without it, kissing scenes can feel awkward and unconvincing. He even joked that the most difficult part wasn't the kissing itself, but holding back laughter before the camera actually rolled. Interestingly, they both agreed that communication was key. Before the scene began, they would usually discuss each other's boundaries and comfort levels. This was done to avoid any misunderstandings during filming. In fact, Zhang Linghe said that professionalism on set was crucial, especially for a sensitive scene like this. Behind the scenes, it turns out there were many technical details that audiences often don't realize. For example, kissing scenes aren't always done in one take. Sometimes they have to be retaken multiple times to get the perfect angle. Just imagine, having to repeat the same scene with consistent expressions is certainly no easy feat. Zhang Linghe admitted that the most difficult part was maintaining emotional stability, even when having to repeat the scene. Tian Xiwei added that timing is also crucial. In romantic scenes, every movement must be in sync with the camera and lighting. Even a small mistake can result in the scene having to be restarted. He also revealed that the crew on set usually creates a relaxed atmosphere to keep the actors from becoming overly tense. Another surprising aspect was the use of camera techniques. Apparently, not all kissing scenes involve full contact. Several cinematographic tricks are used to create visual illusions. However, in the case of Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei, they chose to do it for real for a more natural result. This decision actually enhanced their on-screen chemistry. It's no wonder that many fans were captivated by their interactions. Even on social media, clips of their scenes often go viral, garnering numerous comments from fans. Many praised how the two were able to convey their emotions so sincerely and convincingly. However, despite all this, they maintained that everything was done professionally. Zhang Linghe firmly stated that she always separates her work and personal life. For her, building chemistry with her co-stars is part of her responsibility as an actor, not something she should carry over into real life. Tian Xiwei shares a similar view. He believes that kissing scenes are part of the story and must be conveyed as well as possible. He also emphasized the importance of respecting her co-stars and maintaining boundaries. For him, comfort on set is non-negotiable. Interestingly, they also shared funny moments that occurred during filming. One example was when they had to hold back laughter due to minor mistakes, such as awkward positions or interference from the crew. Moments like these actually made the atmosphere more relaxed and helped ease the awkwardness. fans are naturally increasingly curious about their off-screen relationship. Is their strong chemistry just acting, or is there something more? In response, both Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei chose not to comment too specific an answer. They simply emphasize that they are colleagues who respect and support each other. However, it's undeniable that their interactions often seem very natural, even outside of scenes. This has led many fans to speculate and hope that the two truly share a special relationship. However, as is often the case in the entertainment industry, not everything seen on screen reflects reality. In the industry, romantic scenes like these play a major role in captivating viewers. Many dramas are successful because of the strong chemistry between their leads. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei seem to have successfully capitalized on this without sacrificing their professionalism. Furthermore, this experience has also taught them valuable lessons as actors. Zhang Linghe admitted that she learned a lot about controlling her expressions and emotions in challenging situations. Meanwhile, Tian Xiwei feels more confident in handling scenes that require emotional depth. Both also agreed that the support of the crew and director was very helpful. Without clear direction and a comfortable working environment, it would be difficult for actors to deliver their best performances. That's why they always respect everyone involved in the production process. As their popularity grows, so do audience expectations. Many hope to see them paired together again in their next project. Given their proven strong chemistry, this is certainly not impossible. Ultimately, the story behind this kissing scene isn't just about romance, but also about hard work, communication, and professionalism. Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei successfully demonstrate that behind every seemingly simple scene lies a long, dedicated process, and perhaps that's what makes viewers appreciate their work even more. Not just for the beautiful visuals, but also for the effort and commitment they put into every detail. So, the next time you watch a romantic scene in your favorite drama, remember that there are many interesting behind-the-scenes stories you might never have imagined. And who knows, that's where the true beauty of acting lies. Upon closer examination, Zhang Linghe and Tian Xiwei's experiences also reveal another side of acting that's rarely discussed in detail. Many people think that actors simply need to follow the script, stand in front of the camera, and then it's over. The reality, however, is far more complex. Every scene, especially one involving intense emotions like a kissing scene, requires thorough mental preparation. Zhang Linghe once revealed that one of the most important things before filming is establishing a comfort zone with her co-star. This doesn't happen instantly. Sometimes it takes days or even weeks to truly relax with each other. She even mentioned that small talk off-set, such as discussing food or hobbies, can help break the ice before moving on to serious scenes. On the other hand, Tian Xiwei also added that she always tries to understand the character she plays as deeply as possible.